Hello everyone! Welcome back to more drawing. We are continuing our drawing of the Noir Detective Office, including your currently, I've counted 30 requests. I have not reopened the suggestion thing. I think we'll try to tackle this 30, considering I have officially finished 0 of the requests so far. I figure we should do those first. And we have LA Noir music today, which I thought would be very noir and appropriate. And welcome everyone. Hi Parley, hi Enzim, hi Kevin, hi Superior. Hello, hello, hello. Oh yeah. I have my watermelon seltzer again because it is very hot. And yeah. It's very delicious and it will keep me cool. So yeah, I encourage you guys to get something nice to drink if you want to. And chill and watch the stream. Hi Vermeer and chat art patrons. Hello Slappy. Yeah, you guys can all be patrons. I mean, technically you already are. If you gave your cheese to the cause. Okay, so just to quickly review. So we have our office. This picture is from first person perspective. Is the music too loud? It feels a little loud. It's just that trumpet maybe? Is that better? I don't know. Hey Aziz, good night guys. Don't forget to take care of yourselves. Thanks for popping in. We're patronizing? Yes, exactly. Exactly. Oh yeah, so, okay. Let's review the things that we have to add. And my tablet should be working today, so I will be using it. We have done our preliminary sketch. So we have everything kind of laid out. My Jazz Noir Detective Scotch. Yeah, exactly. It's literally just seltzer and watermelon. But yeah, yeah. It's very noir. Good luck, little tablet. It should be good. I restarted the computer since last week and turned off the setting that was breaking it, and it's all good now. But yes, okay. So, the current requests, we have three bunnies in a trench coat. That's right here. They're gonna be kind of walking in the front door. We have Cole Phelps, Ace Detective, who's outside. He's in this car crash, and I'm gonna have, Jesus Cole, which is Rusty, I believe, who says that in reaction when you crash the car. Which I never did when I played LA Noir. See, now the music feels quiet. Okay. We'll see. Yes, okay. So then we need a newspaper that says framed crooked cop fired. We're gonna put that over here. A cute possum that we're gonna make noir over here. Hi, Bonch, Bonch, Bonch. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. You should try that if the stores are open tomorrow. You forgot what tomorrow was? I know, I kind of forgot too. For non-Americans, it's 4th of July, which is like Independence Day tomorrow. So lots of American-themed barbecue type firework situations. You didn't realize you were off Friday until Tuesday? You're sad about that? I would be happy. Hi Darkstar, you don't feel very patriotic these days. Also first, I understand. I know what you mean. Okay, anyway. The cute possum, we need a neon sign with missing letters. That's gonna be out the window over here. Still haven't decided what that sign is, but we were talking about maybe it being bowl, like a bowling alley last time. Hi, D-Cheeks. Welcome, welcome, what's up? Okay, POV from behind the desk, that was Parlian, so that one is sort of done, because that's like how the drawing is set up. We need a frog, which I actually didn't draw in yet, but we can add that anywhere. We need the Deadly Premonition guy, he's right here. A rotund mob boss, that's this penguin. I combined 2 different redeems for that one, I think. Yeah, penguin wearing a snazzy red fedora. A droopy potted plant, that's right here. Drinking cabinet, that's over here. My Chemical Romance poster, so this was from Thievius, and I remember we agreed to have it be something else instead, but I don't remember what we agreed to. So, rotund little fella, you'll check. Superior, you're so on it. I'm glad that you're getting to work already. Timestamped it, Soups. Superior just, what can I say? The greatest employee I could ever ask for. Is that the paranoid org chart next to the bunnies? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, that's another thing. Okay, anyway. Gun and a holster. That's on the desk, which we're gonna change that gun into a banana because of another redeem. A plaque that says World's Best Detective misspelled. That's right there. Gimli as an assistant with a fedora. That's him. Texas unapproved items. Oh no, that's a different thing. I'll get rid of that. Okay. A bad drawing of a grump notebook paper ruled bug guy. That was Parlian. I don't remember exactly what that is. Hi, Moonlit Lark. Hello, she who faffs and chats. Well, welcome. I do those things, as do you, I assume. Hello. How are you? Okay. A wall or a floor safe with stuff in it. We have that. That's right here. A filing cabinet. That is a bookcase. That's this. Let's see. A banana pistol, a chalk outline of a goose. A self-portrait of me hanging somewhere. Somehow include a liver. Right, we have to do that. A cigarette. Yes, we can add a cigarette. There's an ashtray right over here. Sniffa smoking a pack of cigarettes up each nostril. I don't even know what that is, but we'll figure that out. Gray Fox Most Wanted poster. We have to add that. And we need to add salmon sleeves to the Deadly Premonition guy who's here. That's everything that we've got so far. Whew, okay. You missed the yoke of British oppression? You look young for a 250-year-old man? Damn. Would you move to Britain, Darkstar? You have a great skincare routine? You should share. We all want to know. Soup seems to watch every VOD on repeat at the same time and have all of chat history documented. I mean, they, you know, I hold high standards for people that work with me, and that's one of the kind of more basic expectations. So, yeah. Lather yourself in cooking oil and tan. Wow, that's how you stay young. That's interesting. You had an idea of what it meant, but also up to interpretation. Right, yeah, we talked about that. Okay. You tried Oblivion 2 today, but you didn't like it. The new generic engine isn't for you. Oh, you tried the remaster? I just don't get good vibes. I don't get good vibes from it. So I'm not surprised to hear you didn't like it. If that's what you were saying. Okay, so I think the first thing that we're gonna get to is the 3 bunnies in a trench coat. I think that should be the first one to tackle. It's gonna be easy. It's gonna be easy. Beauty is pain. Wow. Yeah, and I mean, I don't know how tanning is keeping you young, but I support you. I believe in you. And I would never question your skincare routine. Okay? Alright, trench coat, bunnies. Okay. I'm wondering how much I should take from my original sketch versus draw it completely new. Do I have a criminal record? Hi, Turbulent Juice Time. I mean, it's never too late to get one. So. I I could at any time. Do you? How are you? Welcome. Oh, and Ducks is already sketched in? Yes, yeah, the Duck Detective is down here. Never too late? It's never too late. Even if you were 105 years old, you can always crime if you want. Okay, what color should the top bunny be? Kevin, are you here? You were bopping around a minute ago. Do you have any thoughts on the color of the top bunny that's gonna be sticking out of the coat? If you do, speak now. I mean, we could always go with like brown. Also, do you guys hear? So I have my window open. Usually I don't for the streams. I have my window open. Can you guys hear the rain? It's like just started like raining outside. I don't know if you can hear it with the music and everything. Detective Moo. It was a sweaty afternoon on the 4th of July, and a young-looking man walked in wearing a tricorn hat and red coat. He said, "I'm starting the reverse revolution today, and I want you to join the cause." So I took my musket out of the closet and chased him out. Not a drop? You don't think so? Yeah, I figured that the mic would like filter it out. It's not that loud, but I feel like it adds a nice vibe, nice atmosphere. You can't hear it? How do you hear the rain better? I mean, we could pause the music. Can you hear it now? Maybe? It's not that loud. No? Yeah. Figures. I have a noise reduction thing on the mic. You can kind of hear it somewhat. Put the mic on the windowsill. I'm not gonna do that. But just know that the rain is there. Also, how's the music volume? Because I kind of feel like it's loud, but I also kind of don't, and I don't know. We almost made it. Dang. The voices in your head drown out the sound? It's good for you? The music's fine? Okay, sweet. I feel bad that I ask you every time about it, but I feel like I can never get a sense of if it's too loud. I don't know. Or too quiet. Is this also from a game? This is from LA Noir. So I thought it would be appropriate. I'm thinking next we could do Duck Detective. Xylophones are a nice touch. Yeah, it adds like a snazzy vibe. Okay, I'm still trying to pick a rabbit fur color. I feel like a light kind of tan brown is like a good rabbit fur color. It's just always hard to find these like natural colors with this color palette thing. Maybe something like this. I think that's kind of what I want. That's a normal streamer thing. Makes sense. So much better than when they don't ask and things are too loud for like 20 minutes. Dude, it kills me. When I watch the VOD back and I'm like, oh, that's such an easy adjustment, and it's like slightly drowning me out, or like you can't hear it. It kills me. I hate it. So I have to ask. Because you guys can hear how it all comes together with the mic and the audio, and I can't, so. Anyway. Okay. I feel like for the bunnies in a trench coat, I feel like this rough sketch that we have here isn't the worst. I'm not unhappy with it. I'm wondering if I want like a clean slate or not, or if I kind of want to base it off of this. Okay, top bunny is gonna be here. I feel like he should be like having his face poking up. I mean, this bunny's the one that's doing all the talking, so it's probably like the leader bunny. That's your favorite 80s band used these special xylophones called rumbaphones, which sounded cool. What's a rumbaphone? I've never heard of that. Is it just like a xylophone but made out of a different material? Okay, rabbits have their eyes on the side of their head, but like, I don't know. It's a xylophone made out of large wood keys. Oh, I do know what that is. Yeah, those are super cool. They're very, they sound very nice. Like, the sound's very, I don't know. It's, like, satisfying. It's the sound of the 80s. Was it used a lot in the 80s? I wouldn't know, because I wasn't there, but some people who were there might know. Not calling anyone out, just saying. It's Sophie Art making art. Figa, hi Galactazul. You forgot about the stains in this picture? Perhaps you didn't want to recall? Oh yeah, there's a pee stain right here. And a bleach stain over here, and blood here. Never forget about the stains. Okay, floppy ears? Do we want floppy ears? Or do we want pointy, like, sticking out ears? I feel like these are kind of fun. Having them, like, stick out. I don't know. Okay, like that. And then I think I want this ear. I don't know, maybe like this? That looks so cute already. You had to bring it up? What, the pea stain? One of each ear? That's what I kind of did. Not like fully, but there's sort of one sticking up, one floppy. The only reason I don't want to put one sticking straight up is because I want to put a hat. To make it as noir as possible. You're half asleep, so you're just gonna lurk? Hi, Thogling. You lurk, and welcome, hello. I hope you can get some rest. Okay, we need to put little feet. And so, you know, uh, there's like lots of flies in the summer that happen and appear. And that's fine. But, you know, when they appear in my apartment, I like try to swat them. Okay? So last night, I was here and a fly landed on my window. And I was like, okay, you know, I'll try to swat this fly. So I had my hand like this, flies on the window, and I went like this to swat it, like that. I smacked the fly like this. Can you guess what happened? Can anybody guess? I was shocked when this happened. Can anybody guess what happened? I'm still in shock. My window exploded? Kind of, yes. It went in my mouth? No. The window shattered. The window shattered. I was like, bitch, how? I know, whoa, how? I know. I was literally like, how did I just shatter this window? I did a secret martial arts attack. That's kind of how I felt. I was like, this must be like when people hit that frequency just right and then they like break through like 3 planks of wood. You know what I mean? Or like a concrete block, like they just hit the frequency. I feel like I hit the frequency of that window. And my hand's fine. I hit it right here. No bruise, no cuts. The window didn't crumble. It just broke and it's like in the frame, but completely smashed. And I am still in complete disbelief. The fly tried to escape so fast that he shattered it. I did get the fly. It was not worth it because the window is fucking broken. I was just so, still am, just very like, I don't know how this happened. Was it in the corner? Corners of glass tend to be weaker in the corners versus the center. No, it was like in the center. It wasn't dead center, but it was like slightly offset. But like vertically, it was in the middle of the window. Say goodbye to your deposit. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna have to pay to fix the window. So what happens now? Is my apartment safe? I mean, no. But I let my landlord know and blame it on kids. No, I told the truth because I'm just like, whatever, you know, this is what happened. I feel that it's bullshit because, I mean, I did break it, but I feel like it's bullshit because it's not like I was doing anything that, like, I look back and I'm like, well, I probably shouldn't have been doing that. You know, like, I didn't, like, throw a baseball at the window or, like, knock over a cabinet into the window. I slapped the window, basically, with my hand, and it just smashed. It just was done being a window. It was waiting for its opportunity, I think. And it just took it. And fucking smashed. You tried to remember what hello was in Spanish and you're actually still not sure? Are you still not sure even now? It's Dawanawanga. Wait, that's Huddies. You know, the similarities between Huddies and Spanish are uncanny. But yeah, so I guess this is a lesson to everyone, or a cautionary tale or something. Be careful with your windows. Because shit can just fucking smash open. Which I guess I technically knew that, but I didn't think it would. You do that too? Note to self, don't do kung fu on the windows. That's how are you? Hola is hello? Oh yeah? I feel like a lot of people know that hola is hello in Spanish. After this story, you for one are never touching anything again? Dude, that's how I feel. Every time I touch any of my other windows now, I'm like, don't touch the glass. I'm not even gonna clean the glass. I'm not touching it. And I'm like, if this shit's just gonna fucking shatter, I'm not touching it anymore. But yeah, it was very shocking. Hi Savo, hi Lewisism. Also the upside down question mark. Oh yeah, that's in Spanish. What's the theme today? We're still doing the Noir Detective Office. Right now I'm drawing 3 bunnies in a trench coat. So this is the top bunny, and then we're gonna have another bunny and another one. I'm drawing the trench coat right now. Oh, the opossum is still there? Of course, of course. I just have that stuff turned off right now so that I can see, but the opossum is here. All will be added in. But yeah, I was just telling a story about how I shattered my window yesterday. With my brute strength that I just didn't know I had. Am I okay? No, I'm completely fine. It was... You were just gonna say I lightly push my fingers against my wall and break the whole wall instantly? I'm just too powerful? The entire world is so brittle to me? That's how I felt. Glad to hear I'm okay. You hate windows? Yeah, I'm glad I'm okay too. Ooh! My window's open and it's blowing, and I have a cover on this light here to like soften it, and it's blowing off. Anyway, hopefully that doesn't continue to happen, but we'll see. You accidentally pulled out like 5 doorknobs in your life? Yeah, I don't know why, but I assumed that like in my mind when I think about like breaking a window, I think about like getting like a brick or like a rock. Or I think about like punching the window and like splitting my knuckle open, because it's like to break through it you really need some force. But this is not true, as I discovered. That you can just bonk that thing and it will just fucking smash. So, you know, these are the lessons of life. Am I okay? Is life too stressful for me lately? We can listen to your complaints. I didn't strike the window out of anger. A fly was on the window and I was gonna smash it. So I was gonna like squish the fly and the window just broke. So yeah. That's how it all went down. But yeah, I am okay, and that's the most important part. There's a Linux joke in there somewhere. Oh, you hate windows? I see, yeah. Get a spray bottle filled with water and soap and spray the flies. Am I okay? Hi, Mogsy. Are you asking about the window thing? I'm completely fine. I smashed the window with this palm, this part of my hand right here. It's completely uninjured and fine. So, I don't know. How does a trench coat go? No. This thing's gonna blow off. Maybe I need to close the window. That's the other thing. I need to learn how to control my superpowers. I know, right? We're gonna be so gentle with that one fly that bothered me on stream before, at least pretend to be while the camera's on. Well, so the thing that I usually do with the flies actually is I let them out. I like wait till they go towards the window, because that's usually where they try to go. And then I just like pull the screen out for a second and just let them go out. And it's not because I want to save them, I've just found that that's like the easiest way to get rid of them. Because I feel like smacking them is really difficult. Like they get away a lot and it's just not worth the trouble. Especially now. Especially now that I broke the window by trying to get one of them. I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm just gonna try to yeah. Just try to find some other way. Okay, how would this fabric like crumple? Because I want there to be like a bunny in here, but not I think I'm very kind and wanted to save them, but just too embarrassed to say it online? No, that's not true. Fuck the flies. There's a million of them. They don't live very long anyway. They're annoying. And I don't care. Hi Halloween, get a proper fly swatter? You don't have one either, but you've been meaning to get one? Fly swatters are helpful. You fucking hate flies so damn loud. Dude, we could start a new, they are annoying, I'll give you that. And I totally respect people who are like, don't want to hurt animals and flies and stuff. I do get it. But I don't know. I don't care. I don't care about them. Is it still storming there? It actually was a nice day here. But it just started raining recently. Hi, Taki. What? You're told to learn a new language, but Italian would be fun, or Arabic? Arabic seems very cool. I'm quite good at this drawing. You think the bunny is quite cute? Thank you! I thought the bunny turned out cute too. We're gonna have to put another bunny in here. I also want to pull this over just a little. Do you know how to draw black and white wingtip shoes? Those are Noir. Ooh, that's a really good point. Maybe we could try to give the bunny some of those. Although I was kind of considering having the coat just like piled up on the floor because it's like too long. You learned the writing at school when you were younger and you still remember until now? Oh, Arabic writing? Arabic writing is very cool, and I have to say I love those like word drawings. Like they like draw an image of something with the words and the characters. It's like so beautiful. I would love to learn how to do that. Arabic calligraphy? Yeah, there you go. It just looks so cool. And it's just such a cool concept. Arabic definitely mogs most other alphabets. I agree. It's very aesthetic. Okay, so we have another bunny in here, and then we need a third bunny. So maybe we can... Ooh, I think I know what I want to do. I want to make this closer to the ground, I think, and just have the third bunny's like little butt poking out and the coat all like piled up on the floor. That's what I want to do. Oh, was I drawing this on the wrong layer? How did this end up being on the same layer? I mean, it's fine, but it shouldn't have been. Okay, it ended up on the same layer somehow. Well, that's what it is. Does that say sub-O? Oh, what sub-O just wrote? The only language you actually tried to learn was Japanese in 2019. Now you only remember certain details about the language. Japanese is another cool one. I would love to learn that. Or Korean. Korean seems fun. It says marhaba, hello, in Arabic. Nice. Yeah. Okay. can have this kind of piled up. That's too wrinkly. It has to be like the right amount of wrinkles. Okay. Because I feel like trench coat fabric is usually pretty good quality, so it's not really like so thin that it's gonna crumple that easily. Oh, I saw lightning just then. I saw lightning outside. Hopefully the stream doesn't go down again. That was not good last time. You prefer German to French? French's main issue is how the writing differs so much from the sound. Oh yeah, I feel that. French words seem very hard to spell. You got your Japanese language proficiency test certification. You're gonna try to go for the second one? But you moved to Germany, so you learned German afterward? Wow. I didn't know you knew so many languages. Hi, Booper. Welcome. Looking good? Thank you. How are you doing? You wanted to learn a couple of languages to read books untranslated before? That always intrigues me because I feel like there's such an art to translation, but there's also like always things that you're gonna miss when you translate something, and like things, I guess also too, like just being from a certain culture, like it's gonna be a different experience reading that book, and like some of that you kind of have to just accept that you're not gonna know. But I always thought that would be cool to like learn a language just so that you could read a book without a translation. Okay. This is good. Alright, we can get the second bunny going here, and then the third bunny can be poking out the bottom. Hi y'all, you're chillin'? Nice. Glad to hear that. You would hate to have to learn English? It does seem annoying. You've been speaking English your whole life and you're still not very good at it? You read a good chunk of the first Harry Potter book in German? Only language you ever learned was ancient Sanskrit? Whoa. That's cool, though. You learned the pictograms of your name in Mayan? Whoa. You enjoy watching foreign movies undubbed? Often you can see the differences between the original and localization in tense. That's fair. That's interesting. I feel like that would be a cool way to try to learn a language too, is like consuming media in that language. Okay, we'll get some stress lines here where it's buttoned. And then okay. That's not looking bad. It looks a little... The bunny is cute, but the body looks a little creepy. But I think once we add the other bunnies, it will look more cute and less creepy. But yeah. French numbers are also cursed? What's wrong with French numbers? I thought they were the same. We can make one of the bunnies like... See, a lot of bunnies are like black or gray, but I feel like that's gonna be hard to tell with the trench coat, so I feel like I want to make them all brown, even though there's not that many colors of like brown bunnies, but I just think it's gonna be easier. I'm drawing a rabbit wearing a suit? Yeah, it's 3 rabbits stacked up in a trench coat. This was Kevin's idea. Also, the Shadow Ronin, hello. Hello, welcome. What's up? 99 is 429? What? 42019. 2019? What the hell? French numbers require you to do algebra first, so that's annoying. That's weird. I've never heard of any of that, and it doesn't make sense to me. German numbers are reversed for the tens. So 21 is 1 and 20. That I have heard before, like in some other languages. But yeah, it does seem like it would be an adjustment. Like my brain would definitely not want to do that. Okay, let's get this bunny going right here. Oh, I put them an even number of spaces apart, didn't I? That looks like a capybara, doesn't it? I don't know why it looks so much like a capybara, but it does. Now it kind of looks like a camel. Capybaras look judgmental? They do sometimes. They're kind of sassy. But they're cute. Hi, Chris. You want an update on what's happening here? Is this a Sophiga drawing a draw? Yes, I'm doing a Noir Detective Office with you guys' suggestions. I'm currently drawing 3 rabbits in a trench coat. Capybaras are sick. They're super cute. I want to move this guy up a little, I think. I feel like that doesn't read as well. Let's go back to what we had. What are these bunnies doing? Like, what do we think their backstory is as to why they're in a trench coat? How much for a suggestion? 30 bucks? No. So it was cheese, like channel points to redeem. I closed it for now. Although I could open it. It's just that the drawing is pretty full of stuff already. But I could open it. What was your idea, Chris? I could open it back up potentially. It's one of the channel point unlocks though, as a real note. Oh yeah, it costs your soul. Yeah, you can also redeem your soul. Just sell your soul to me and I'll draw whatever you want. They're trying to get a job at the carrot factory. That makes sense. Unlimited carrots. Okay. I want the, like, this rabbit's, like, ear to be poking up, but I don't know if that's gonna read. Like, I just want it to look like his ears got, like, poked up through, but I feel like that's not gonna make sense. You can also redeem your soul, so if you get between this and the window, show just how powerful I am. Oh man, I still can't believe I did that. I can't believe I smashed the window. It made me feel like a kid. You know? Like, I feel like that's something that happens when you're a child. It's like you were doing some dumb shit you shouldn't have been doing with your friend, and you smashed a window, and then you, like, gotta tell your parents, and you're like, should we just not tell them? Maybe they won't find out. The thing is, I wasn't doing anything dumb. I just smashed. But, I don't know. What are you gonna do? Oh no, damn, I'm in so much trouble. Yeah. And it's, like, even more awkward when you're, like, at a friend's house. Because you're like, oh, they're never gonna want me to come back. I never broke a window as a kid, though. I have to say. At least I don't think so. I think my brother and his friend broke a window once, but I don't think I ever did. When I was a kid. Now I have. So, there you go. Okay, this bunny is chilling. It's doing its thing. Then we can draw the last bunny. We can make this one like darker colored. So I want the butt of this one poking out. These rabbits are gonna be pretty big and just don't worry about it. They're normal. Hey John, what's up? I'm drawing a noir scene. What's this drawing for? It's not really for anything. It's just kind of for fun, I guess. Also, like, for the memes, because we do a lot of noir themed stuff here. Like, there's a lot of, like, detective jokes and stuff, so it's kind of for that. Also. I'm kind of forgetting how bunny's tails like kind of they point up. Like it's like a little floof. Be raking butt bad? What? What the hell? Egypt is North Africa. Slappy Egypt is not from Middle East, it's from Africa. You're in California, so from there. So there are people from every country. Superior, I'm still concerned about what your message is. Is it like beaver butt, but combined with Breaking Bad? Beav raking butt bad? Beavis and Butthead. Breaking Bad plus Beavis and Butthead, I see. I get it now. I see. Interesting. Maybe I should just stay out of it. I should stay out of these chat things that have nothing to do with me. I swear, it had nothing to do with me. I was just there. I don't know how rabbits' tails are. Also, their bodies are kind of just like a fuzzy, like, lump. Sort of. I'm like adding a foot just for fun, but their bodies are kind of just a lump. Like, I feel like there's not a whole lot that you would even see. Like, this just looks too, like... I don't know. It just looks too stiff. Maybe I can do this. Like, technically rabbits have that, but you don't really see it. Like, when you look at them, you don't see it. Bless you! Fat Crims! Welcome! Oh, Goost! Sup, fellow Bostonites? Hello, guys. Well, welcome in. What's up? You'd like to visit the Museum of Antiquities in Egypt someday? I've never heard of that, but... I am a museum enjoyer. So I'm curious. Okay. 3 rabbits in a trench coat. I feel like the bones of this are good. We can start coloring it in. We need to add a hat. Bunny hat. What if we put all the hats on the same layer? Like every hat in the entire picture. That might make my life really a mess, but I think it would be funny because then we could toggle the hats, like all the hats at once. Let's make a hat layer. We're gonna do that. All the hats. We're gonna put all the hats on one layer. It's probably a terrible idea, but I don't care. We're doing it. We're only talking about Bostonites? Nobody cares about you, Superior? Whoa! Oh, that's fair, my bad. It's okay, I care about you. Okay, Sabo cares. The whole picture could have a detective mode? Right! Oh, whoa! Bless you! Hey! Fat Crims, thank you. Thank you for gifting 5 subs. That's some real shit. Thank you so much. We got Dave, Lars, Vinland, hi. Matthias, oh my god. Hello. Z-Frag. Thank you. That was very nice. Big sneeze. I mean, it seems like Fat Crims just had that one in the chamber, you know? Just had to let it out. And that's fair. It happens. What color are detective hats? They're like brown, right? They're like faded brown. I feel like everything in this picture is gonna be a faded brown. Drink redeem? Thanks, Aziz. Gotta go, unfortunately. Have a good one, Goose. Good to see you. Alright. Noir hats. They're kind of like fedoras, but then like a little floppier. This looks like a piece of toast. I just don't know. I just don't know what I'm doing. Does that look like the shape of the hat that I need? Is this the hat that it's that it does look like one? Just wing it, you like it? I feel like I kind of did it, but I don't know how I just did that. That's art, I guess. That's how you know when you're arting. Okay, but it needs like one of those bands, right? Like the hat has like a belt usually. Like that. That belt is too dark. Is it? I don't know. Yeah? It's like soggy and old. It's just like a washed up detective. I feel like this hat has like a sogginess to it. There's a bit of a sog there. No, it needs that sharp corner, I feel like, to give it character. Like it's a little misshapen. Okay. That was less terrible than I thought it would be. Soggy hat in a soggy room. The hair grease. Yeah, hair grease. Good night, guys. Don't forget to take care of yourselves. Good night, Aziz. Thanks for popping in. I'm getting to that point where I'm gonna have to refill my drink with more seltzer water. Okay. Whoa! While investigating the case of the stolen painting, I came across a magnificent work by a certain Sofiga. In this work, 3 rabbits were hiding in a garment. The blonde rabbit at the top, followed by the brown one and then the dark one. Sofiga painted this during the rabbit dictatorship from 2025 to 2027. This is a nod to how rabbits from poorer neighborhoods were prohibited from watching movies in the theater and how they should fight against this oppression, uniting all rabbit. Bunny's in a trench coat. Hi, Captain Commander. Thank you for that history, Chris. I didn't even know that I was a part of history like that, but I'm so grateful that I got this opportunity to advocate for rabbit rights. And personally, I have to say that I think all rabbits deserve to go to the movies, even if it would make them scared and they wouldn't like it. That's not for me to say. That's for them to say, and it has nothing to do with me. And as a human, I can respect the fact that rabbits have their own identities and rights, and that I need to just get the fuck out of the way. Is that watermelon or strawberry? It's watermelon and seltzer. It's a metaphor for a tiered society. Oh wow. I wasn't thinking about all that, but I think you might be right, Slappy. The golden rabbits at the top. It's a little on the nose, honestly, even. Okay, this rabbit's body is like really stretched out. I think I'm just gonna have to like shade the bottom of it so that you don't think about too much that like this rabbit would have to be like really long. I mean, some rabbits are long, I don't know. I don't know. It's cute when they're upset though, they stomp their back feet and huff. Well, that's true, but that's true. It is cute when they're upset. What did you do to upset a bunny? That's also a good question. I mean, I wasn't agreeing that it's cute. I was gonna say, what the fuck, man? It's Vincent Adultman the bunny. Adultman? He's so cute. Maybe he should be a little chunkier. I don't know. The shading will help a lot with the weirdness that is going on here. Okay. Let's fill in this bunny. You did a business? Whoa. Did you do business with Vincent Adultman? Bunny of rabbits or something? Attorney at paw? A rabbit paw? Let's give this rabbit like a little like patch. They have patches. That is too gray. Needs to be lighter. Give him a little patch. There we go. Extra chunky fruit drink? Yeah, exactly. You've seen videos they stomp when they're angry or nervous? Yeah, I feel like they'll stomp a lot. I mean, I don't know a ton about it, but I feel like they're not totally like... It's not like if they're just like completely scared, like they'll stomp. Just to kind of show that they're like, hey, I see you there. I see you there, buddy. It's a metaphor for a tiered society. You said that before and I didn't read it? You're like the kid in class who just yells louder the right answer the smart kid said. You're so mad you're gonna eat your carrots tomorrow. That's good because you don't like baked carrots, so thank you. You don't like baked carrots? Yes, pretty much. Don't worry, you've repeated what Slappy said before and I only read it when you said it. It happens to all of us. Well, I mean, really the truth is that some of you I just prefer over others of you, and so I read those messages more because I see it's from that person. So I actually read everything and I just don't say aloud the messages of people that I don't like. So that's why, you know? So I feel like basically my point is you should just really read into it because that's just the truth of it. Is that I'm really just expressing how I feel about all of you. The way that I read your messages or don't read them. You know? Because I have the brain power to do that. Dude, it looks like he's got a little 5 o'clock shadow. It's so cute. You're totally the favorite. I'm the favorite. Now you feel filtered. Some of us you just don't like, just say it. In bunny anatomy, the rear feet are referred to as the thumper jumpers. Oh, that's good. You've heard that in a warren, they all stomp together to sound like a big, scarier animal? That's interesting. That's cool. Favoritism in this chat? Yep. Definitely. Your point is baked carrots are awfully juicy. You'd rather your carrots juiceless? Okay, but if you bake them... So, when you bake carrots, they go through stages, right? Where they're like... They get all like soggy and like juicy and weird, and then if you keep going, then they get that like burnt caramelized golden situation, and then they're not juicy. Like, you like stageless carrots? I'm just saying that you can, if you bake them enough, then they go to that point where they're amazing and delicious. And that's just an adventure where you can find that point if you want. I'm just saying. You don't have to, but I would recommend it. You like evolving carrots? You like stationary carrots? What, like on paper? In combat, they can stomp on their enemies to death? What combat do bunnies get into? Okay, we're shading him. I feel like the eyes should be black. That is not what I want. There we go. Okay, then we can do some shading. Yeah. You've clearly never seen the rabbits. Rabbits? You like flaming carrots? You like sentient carrots? There's a whole video about bunny anatomy. It's really good. I think I know what you're talking about. Isn't there like a similar thing for snake anatomy? Like about their snoot and stuff? I feel like I've seen this format of video. Ah. Okay. Okay, that's shading. Those bunnies go through some crazy stuff in Watership Down? They do. They really do. That's so true. You actually don't even know what Watership Down is, but you've heard of it? It's a book about bunnies, and they all like live in this like colony together, and it's like from their perspective as if they were people, but it involves a lot of like rabbit culture and stuff, and it's cool. Stop. What? What? Dude, this is a cute video. Don't mention that movie. No bunny spoilers? I didn't even spoil anything about the plot. It's just like the concept. Okay. I feel like I want to give the bunnies like cigarettes. It's noir after all. But I'm also thinking that maybe the cigarettes should be on a separate layer altogether. In your head, bunnies just don't die? That's fair. That can be true. Hi, Portal Prince. Hi, Darren. What's up, guys? How are you? There's a movie and a Netflix miniseries? Jeez. You like eternal bunnies? That's fair. You're contemplating the tattoo you want? Whoa! That's a big decision. What's on the table? What are the options? The impurity rune from Bloodborne on your forearm? Whoa, damn! That's gonna be cool. A dragon on your arm? How big is it gonna be? I don't know what the impurity rune looks like. Hardcore gamer. That would be cool, actually. You don't think I've played Bloodborne? I haven't. One time your nephew took you to a pet store just to look at the lion bunnies? Oh, they're the ones with like the super big fur, right? Bunny Miku with long blue hair tattoo. Sick tattoo idea? Hey, well you got approval here. Bunny Miku. Mogsy, you won't let this go. It's just what we do now, I think. Okay. I feel like there's something else that I could do for this rabbit here. I don't know what it is exactly. Something. I don't know. You're not a tattoo guy, but if you would be Washington... If you were, it would be Washington and Lincoln on your shins? Why the shins? That's pretty cool, but you don't know if you'd like it on you, but you found a way to maybe gaslight yourself? I see. Why don't you feel like you like it on you? What's your hang up? Shin tat's gonna hurt? That's what I was gonna say, is your shins, it's just like bone, and I feel like poking a needle, like the skin there is pretty thin, and then there's just bone underneath. You're not actually gonna get those? Well, that's true, but like, just conceptually, I guess. Anyway. Just doing a little more shading. Oh, we got a shade below the hat brim, of course. I think we could even do that a little bit more. Okay. All right. Suggestion, can I make a smaller rabbit painting in the wall with the same image after I finish this one so we can have Bunny Infinite Extravaganza? Oh boy. Slappy said no. I'm not gonna say no outright. When this is done, I'm gonna try. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna select the whole thing and I'm gonna just drag it and let the program shrink it. And whatever we get, we'll see how that looks. And then we can talk. Hi, Kiteman. Okay, Darren's thoughts on the tattoo. If you get the tattoo and love it, amazing. However, if you get it and don't, you're gonna hate it enough to be like disgusted when you see it. So if you hate it, you'll just save up to remove it. And then if you change your mind, you'll save up money. You've saved money and a sick tattoo. I see what you're saying. But like, what's giving you the impression that you're gonna hate it? Is that just like your fear, or like there's a reason? You may not like it if you're a weirdo. You may not like it as if you're a weirdo and it's sentimental and the thought of never being able to see your bare arm again freaks you out. I get that. I get what you're saying. I too, like, I'm very like, I don't know, like I don't like do like body modifications, I guess. Like I don't have my ears pierced, like I feel like if things happen accidentally, you know, like if you get like a scar or something, it's like, okay, that's just part of me now, like whatever, but I feel like doing it on purpose, like it weirds me out too, so I do know what you're saying. I do get you. But there's clearly a part of you that wants to get the tattoo also. You don't even remember the hamster thing? Hamster thing? What hamster thing? Hide your hamsters, Kiteman's here? I don't even know what hamster thing anyone's talking about. If you really think about it, it's just an arm. Oh no, it looks cool. Now, how horrible? Well, that's also true. I think the other thing is, like, your arm is always changing all the time, you know? And like, I don't know, doing something to it on purpose is sort of embracing that in a sense. Because it's gonna happen eventually, anyway, that it's just gonna change because of age or whatever things happen to you in your life. So I don't know. You have a scar on your face when you were sucker punched in high school? Oh damn. That's not good. Sorry that happened to you. I will say I've never been punched. I think, yeah, that's true. I don't think I've ever been. I mean, obviously, like, you know, like kids, like, joke, like, punching each other, I guess. But, like, I've never been, like, full force, like, someone was mad at me and they punched me. Like, to hurt me on purpose. I don't think that's ever happened to me. Not saying I wish it would. Just noticing that it hasn't. That's all. Not like, oh man, if only. It's not a nice feeling. I'm not missing out on much. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem good. You're too delicate to be punched. You'd be weeping. Yeah. I would definitely be scared. You're shocked that it's not a nice feeling? Like an S-scar? You should make up a better story, like a shark attack. You wish you had a cool face scar? Maybe one like Sergeant Barnes in the movie Platoon. Oh my god, it's the Sophie, the only fourth wall breaker. The only fourth wall breaker? Hi, Professor Gecko. Also, Nala's here. Hi, Nala. Hi. Hello. I would have her come up, but I'm drawing and it's hot. That implies that I'm not real and I'm a character in a story. Well, all of this is a play. So it's not wrong. Okay, the bunnies are colored in, so now we can color in the trench coat. Man, I really feel like I need to pick the pace up. I'm drawing so slowly. I'm just enjoying chatting. When you were 10, you slipped and backflipped on ice and got a scar across your whole lip. Back then you hated it, but now it's fading and you're sad. Yeah, it's kind of interesting how those things, like, become a part of you and then it's almost, like, sad when they go away. 'Cause yeah, some scars, like, do slowly heal, you know? I'm trying to think if there's any on me. Yeah, I think for me, like, I don't like to get scars, obviously, but, like, I feel like then when they do happen, I'm like, well, now I want to keep it, because that's what happened. But yeah, I have a bunch that are, like, slowly fading. Most of them are from burning myself on the oven. I think that's where I have the most scars, is probably from, like, burns. Like, I have 2 on my, like, wrists here. I had a pretty big one. I'm forgetting now exactly where it was. I think it was, like, here. I burned my elbow on an iron when I was a kid. Yeah, that one's still here. That one's, like, here. I don't know. Scars are interesting. 60 scars, broke your right arm, tore the ligament beyond repair in your right ankle and knee, also possibly made your finger permanently numb, but you're hoping it passes. How long ago was the finger numbness thing? Because those kind of like nerve injuries can be slow to heal, but they can recover surprisingly well, actually, but sometimes it's slow. The 27th of June? Oh, then you're still like well within the window that could just clear up. The figure that I often hear with like nerve injury, and obviously it depends what it is, but usually it's like you're gonna see the most improvement in the first 6 months. So you're still like, early days. I'm trying to shade this so that it doesn't look weird. You got lucky with chronic nerve damage, took 9 months to a year, but it mostly healed. Yeah, that sounds like pretty typical. Imagine you said like 9th of January 2018, then I'd say that's probably permanent. Also, pangolins are funny little critters. Pangolins are great. They're so cute. And I love how they walk. They're like these little shelled, kind of like, yeah, like an armadillo, but so they're like all hunched over, but they have these 2 little feet, and they just have their little arms, and they walk with their 2 little feet. It's so cute. They're so silly. I don't know why they do that, but it's so cute. Pretty sure they actually are to blame. Thought they were trying to blame COVID on pangolins. I don't know exactly what animal it was that started COVID, but I know it was from like the wet markets with all the like exotic animals and stuff. But I don't know about pangolins specifically. Okay. Ebola was bats, you think? I don't remember, yeah, but it was another one of those like animal to human. I mean, a lot of viruses are that way. But yeah, I don't remember specifics. Ah! My light thing keeps blowing off. It's nice having the breeze, but it is kind of... I'm glowing? Thank you. It is kind of annoying. Okay, this is looking pretty good. I feel like I captured this pretty well. I just want to texture this a little bit, and then I think that we'll be good with this one, and we can move on. And it only took me like an hour and a half to do this one thing. Oh, the coat doesn't have any stains. Also, the bunnies don't have any cigarettes. That might be a problem. E? No. Take that E back right now? Chris, you take that E back or you're going to your room. Nobody really knows, but a bat was what was reported. Your brother sent you something about the virus being suited to pangolins, but nothing conclusive. Oh, about COVID? The R naught and comorbidity. It was an educational pandemic. Okay, I'm lost. It's just, you think it's just you, but for some reason, if you ever want to like bend me to your will for some reason, just ask me to do a quiz. You love that shit. Okay, you get captured by the quizzes. Fair enough. Okay, we gotta put some stains on this coat. I totally forgot about stains. Rookie mistake, honestly. Let's try to put all the stains on one layer too. Actually no, I can't do that. Because I have to draw things in front of these stains. It's gonna have to be on its own layer. Coat. Why? Get out of here. Coat, stains. Transform? Get out of here. Okay. We need low opacity. How much to commission me to do your BRB screen? Are you being serious, Portal Prince? I would be open to a commission. The only thing is, and I've said this before, I'm very busy, so just without stuff outside of the stream. So you'd have to have a flexible timetable. I do commissions? I mean, I haven't done them before, but I would be open to it. I feel like that would be fun. Is there anything games don't teach us? Talking to women? Yeah? Yeah, maybe? But yeah, I mean, I would be open to it. You'd have to be flexible on the timetable. Because, yeah. But also, since I've never done commissions, I don't really know how to price it. So we'd have to come up with something that we both felt like was fair. And I don't know what that would be, so. Not saying it's impossible, just saying that you'd have to be keeping those things in mind. People have met their significant others through WoW. That's true, you can definitely make good friends through games. 15 bucks? Well, I mean, depending what it is. If you weren't poor right now, you have such an awesome idea on what you'd like, and you'd have nothing to do with it, because you don't even have a PC. 32 by 32 pixels for 15 bucks? Yeah, right, we could charge by the pixel. Okay, we need a stain. Stain. I guess. Definitely need stains at the bottom of the coat. Wait, I want to do this. Not this, this. And then go this, okay. This is the worst possible advice you could give a person. Oh, play dating sims to learn how to talk to women. Guys, what kind of PC do you guys have? People ask me this all the time, and I feel like I should know, because it's like a streaming like spec thing where you can be like, I have this, this, and this, but I always forget. I don't know what is in my computer. Yeah, I don't remember at all. But it'd be cool if I did know. It would be fun to know. Alright, just making more stains on this coat. Stains are like heavily featured in this. Okay. I feel like we need a stain like here. We could add pit stains. I'll just put one. Because they don't really... The bunnies don't really have, like, armpits for there to be stains. Okay. I feel like this looks pretty cool. 8 gigs of RAM? 8 gigabytes with 16 gigs of RAM, Ryzen 5600, RTX 1350. I don't remember at all. You commission your friends to do art for your birthday every year because it's free? There you go. That's a good way to do it. The dangling arms is a great detail. I thought that would make it look funny, like... Because, yeah, they would just be... I mean, I guess they could be stuffed in the pockets, but I think that it looks cute. That's something I didn't add. Oh, yeah, I want to add that. I need to add buttons and pockets. Probably should have done it before, but that's okay. Definitely want to do buttons at least. Can you guys hear the rain now? I feel like it's pretty loud. It's like dripping. That looks really good, by the way. Thank you. I'm happy with how it's coming together here. Very noir. It is loud even here. Hi, Trig. Can you guys hear the rain? Is it aesthetic or is it annoying? You can't hear it? Okay, maybe it's heard, maybe it's not. Okay, buttons. Actually, you slightly hear it if you turn your volume up. Nope, can't hear it. Okay, wait, hold on 1 second. Okay, I paused the music. Everybody listen now. The trumpet solo drowns it out. Can you hear it now? Hopefully it's not being, taken out by the mic. It's like dripping. Especially the bunny butt. Okay, you like that one? Yeah, that one came out well. Maybe you're hearing the rain somewhere else in the world? No, nothing? Oh, damn, okay. That is one thing about the mic, like, I feel like it's good. It makes it, like, cleaner. You only hear it when I'm talking? Yeah, that's just the noise cancellation. But I kind of wish that, like, it would pick up noises like that. Because I feel like it's nice. But, you know, that's how it goes. Okay. I guess we could skip pockets. I feel like that's not gonna be super clear. Okay, sweet. I feel like that looks really good. I kind of want to shade this guy a little bit. But just a little? Not subtle enough. Too subtle. There we go. That's about right. Just a little something. You need a sci-fi film for 13-year-olds? Spy Kids? Yeah, I don't know. Good sci-fi for 13-year-olds. Would 13-year-olds enjoy Blade Runner? You mean the original? You think they'd be bored? The original Blade Runner, I think would... Yeah, they might be bored. I think it might be good. The only thing is... The OG, yeah. The only thing is, like, if it's for a classroom, right? For school, there is, like, one scene where, like, Deckard and, like, the replicant lady, Rachel, are, like, getting together, and it's, like, a little... It's not, like, super explicit, but it's, like, a little aggressive, and I don't know if that would be good for kids. Like, I wouldn't feel comfortable. You would take that scene out? I see, okay. I feel like, yeah, other than that, there's some, like, weird scenes with the other replicants and stuff. Oh yeah, that scene. Hi, Pumpkin. Is that several rabbits in a trench coat? Dope. I'm glad it reads that way. Yes, it is. That was Kevin's Redeem, which I think is finished at this point. But yeah, I think as long as you took that out. How long did the floor take? I don't remember. A little while. I nailed the trench coat, to be honest. Thank you. I tried. I tried really hard. So I'm glad it looks good. Any recommendations? You promise a movie? Oh, you told them you'd watch a movie? Sci-fi for kids. I feel like we could do this. We could come up with this. Some of my finest work. This somehow reminds you of point-and-click games. I feel like it does a little bit. Maybe it's the perspective. You get that, actually? Wasn't Juliet actress underage in that movie? And Blade Runner? Aliens? Ooh, for kids sci-fi? That's actually a pretty good recommendation. It might be... I mean, depending on the kids, it might be scary for them. I feel like kids these days, though, like, I feel like they would be... Because it's older. I feel like that's a good one. Sam and Max? Yeah, it does have that vibe. You don't want to have the issues with horror films and fathers later. Fair enough. Okay, other kid-friendly sci-fi movies. Well, I mean, like, Star Wars. That's pretty... There's just a lot of them, and they're kind of long, so you'd have to, like, pick one. But Star Wars is kid-friendly. That's pretty wholesome. For the most part. iRobot? That I haven't seen. Monsters vs. Aliens? Rogue One? Oh, Treasure Planet. That's pretty good. Treasure Planet's fun. That's a really fun movie. That's a good one. Okay, what's the next recommendation? Cole Phelps. So that's the next one. That's from Boopert. Cowboys vs. Aliens, Peak Cinema, Event Horizon. You played the first Sam & Max a few months ago. It's pretty funny. I played like a little bit of it and then didn't keep going because I was playing it with one of my friends and then we just kind of like stopped, but I want to go back to it. It seems fun. I like the art style. Okay. Cole Phelps. So Cole Phelps is going to be outside crashing his car into someone else. So I can do that. We have to put that in the background. Cole Phelps. Jesus, Cole. Yep, exactly. I should go back to it, use a guide, because some of the puzzles are really opaque. Yeah, maybe I should. I feel like it would be fun. And I kind of like that shit where like you get stuck. It's a rare thing when you start a game with friends and then actually finish that game with the same friend. Rare. It really is, but it's very satisfying when you actually do it. Because then like when you finish the game, you can like talk about it and you know that you both like just played it, you know? Okay. I am gonna refill my seltzer and I'm gonna use the bathroom. BRB. Oh, me too, Darren. You got it? Oh, you thought of a movie? The Iron Giant? Oh, that's great. That's a really good choice. That's a solid movie. Good pick. Good idea. Okay, give me 1 sec, guys. I'll be back. Iron Giant would be awesome. That's a really good idea. Okay, 1 second, guys. I'm back. Hello. Can you guys hear my seltzer? That's like my favorite part when I pour it, and it's like very fizzly. You miss Darkstar and Tex? Where are they at? Darkstar was here. I haven't seen Tex today. How's the weather, chat? Iron Giant would be awesome. No English teachers here except Chris, maybe? You need to learn how to use punctuation. You banned punctuation from your life years ago. We've had a lot of conversation about punctuation in here randomly. You miss yourself too? That's sad. Welcome home. Thanks. That's missing yourself. That's very deep. Okay. Phelps. It's time for Phelps time. You hope Darkstar comes back to us at some point? Yeah, right? Okay. What color should the car be? I feel that a lot of things in this picture are gonna be brown and gray. And I don't want the car to stand out too much, but I also feel like this is kind of an opportunity for us to add a little color. But what color? I don't know. A lot of the cars in LA Noire were also brown and gray, though, I will say. Although, you know what? Occasionally I would steal these, like, yellow cars that looked like shrimp. Maybe we'll put one of those. I'm not gonna draw it looking like a shrimp, because that's gonna be confusing, but I'm gonna make it yellow. Burgundy? What's a retro color? See, burgundy would be good, but I just don't wanna, I wanna get away from browns if I can, just because there's gonna be a lot of brown, and I don't want the overall picture to be too muddy. Put a photorealistic shrimp, you like that idea? Hold on. Slappy says no. Didn't he have a red or a blue car at some point in the game? What have you done? Hold on. Just wait, just wait. Don't worry. Just hold on to your hats. Don't worry, guys. Don't stress. If you're stressing right now, take a deep breath. And just remember that beach sand is made out of tiny, tiny rocks and crushed shells. Just think about that fact, okay? Everything's gonna be okay. But if you do so, I don't think you're gonna regret it. And that's just my philosophy of the day for you. If you wish. And I don't know where to put this shrimp. But I'm gonna put it here. And I don't care. And if anybody has a problem with it, take it up with the Shrimp Council of America. The shrimp made you live, made you dream, made you happy. That's a weird noir scene, just a shrimp floating. It's where it's supposed to be. Crabitalism. Sounds like something out of another Crab's Treasure. Until you become food, like crabitalism. You're back, something funny, Elden Ring, Bloodborne, Dark Souls, whatever, all the rats. But if like any of y'all have owned rats or mice, that shit is a fat ass mouse, not a rat. That's true, it is more like mouse-like, but it could be a rat. Look out the window, see the 40-foot long shrimp. That's the cosmic prawn. Pumpkin, beautiful. You can write these quickly. You have such a talent. I feel like that specific haiku that you just wrote, that one needs to go like on the back cover of the haiku book. How is this noir? What did you just say to me? Were you speaking to me, Superior? Sorry, didn't mean it. That's what I thought. I thought we just a joke? Yeah. Yeah, I know. Glad we clarified that. How are we all noir? Fan Superior. If you missed it, who solved the murder? 3 rabbits in a trench coat? I guess that makes sense. Oh, maybe they catch murderers. I never thought about that. Maybe they catch murderers, maybe they're a suspect. Maybe they suspect each other. I don't know. Okay, anyway. Yes. Cole Phelps. Okay, it's time to draw a yellow car. All this prawn talk is reminding you of the craw. What, like the crow, but it's the craw. Also, by the way, do you guys keep seeing these flies that fly by? You know, like in the case of who pooped on the bottom rabbit's head, it was the middle rabbit. Oh my god. Not one? Okay, I'm glad you're not seeing them. Because they keep flying by. I paused once more at the painting. In the end, it was all true. What if they were just floating atomically on the back of a giant shrimp while jazz plays, letting our sorrows flow? That's true, it's a possibility. Okay, we also have to make the street outside, which we might need some of our perspective lines for. I want to put this over here just so I have this yellow for later. Alright, streets are street colored. It was the butler. Did you ever tell the truth to us? No flies, no rain. What? I'm telling the truth. The flies they're flying by. And today alone, I let probably like 7 or 8 flies out the window, and they're still in here, and I don't know where they're coming from. Maybe you just had bad prawns, but them's fishier than fish. I'm not gonna say that shrimp's never fishy, but it shouldn't be that fishy. They're doing flybys? They are. You enjoy shrimp? Not sure if they're actually prawns exactly. Riding my jazz shrimp makes me wonder about life, our place in the world. You know, when you ride a jazz shrimp, they say that you never really go back to the person you were before that happened. And it's not, you know, it's not a good or a bad thing, it's just true. Okay, the road, so we need to have, because this is like a door, right? So there's the front part of the door, and then you need to have some kind of like stairs that would be coming down, but they would be kind of hidden by the angle, but you'd be able to see them a little bit. And then you'd have like the sidewalk and the grass. So then the road's gonna start like about here. And then it's gonna kind of go like this. And then you got like the other sidewalk on the other side, and then there's like houses and trees and shit. And then they have like their little community. They're evolving. You see now, that makes sense? It's really quite advanced, and a lot of people fear microplastics. But not me, because I know that my microplastics are smarter than everyone else's. That's okay, you already have your own asbestos and lead paint. You don't need more microplastics. But they're different, you know? Like you gotta have different things. Lead paint? You mean wall candy? You just heard lightning? Yeah, there's a little bit of lightning and thunder and stuff. Not too bad, but a little bit. When you got kidnapped, you called your family for ransom. We have Slappy hostage. If you don't pay us, hello? They hung up. Am I gonna draw the Italian coffee machine? Maybe. If there's space. I'm still trying to get through the requests that we have so far. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I'm drawing this sidewalk and I want there to be like the curb and stuff, but I'm not sure how much detail to put into it because sometimes curbs are made out of like stones and I'm thinking maybe I should like do that by making them like slightly different colors and stuff. So we can have like different curbstones. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I feel like it might just be confusing. Dude, these flies are killing me. It must be the same ones that I let out the window and they're just back. They just like it so much in here. No wonder she's so powerful. Did you know if you absorb all those fast enough, you get the cheat code for real life? I'm 97% radiation, the other 3% is microplastic. Yeah. I'm a really, advanced human. That's what they say. I don't know who they is, but they probably would say that. Okay. That's a curb, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so then I want to draw the sidewalk part. Okay, so now I'm gonna need these perspective lines. To help me draw sidewalk lines. There we go. Perfect. Femfiga. That's how I broke the window earlier with my radioactive superpowers? Oh my god. Yeah, it must be. I'm still in disbelief about the whole thing. I'm the first member of the real-life X-Men. Hi, Galaxol. I mean, you were here before, but that emote, I know it's supposed to be like this, but it just looks like you're like picking my nose or something. Vort of the Boreal Valley music plays when I enter a room and microplastics just raise from above. That's a real picture of me. I don't remember. It looks like my nose is being picked. I mean, I guess it would be me picking my nose, but I don't know. It's like a little yellow hand. That's in part of my Skyrim stream, where my hand turned yellow and small and I picked my nose with it. I don't remember that. Those streams were crazy, but I don't remember that. I don't remember that part, I must say. Okay. God, the flies. Please, sir. Go away. Alright, we can do this. In between my nose and lips, it got 14 million views on YouTube. It's my most famous part. Touched the window and it snapped past its half-life. Hi, Yamtronic. Hello, welcome, how are you? That's my hand, real one, you remember? Crab about the book. Crabitalism is about giant crabs that rule humans, Planet of the Apes style. I feel like a crab society would be cool. I don't know. They also eat humans? Well, of course. Crabs eat everything. They're not very, discerning about it. Weird sentence? You were talking about your band, made a joke about something and they thought you were doing the same thing? I see. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Okay, I have an idea. We're gonna see if it works. I'm gonna try to text her the sidewalk. And we're just gonna see how it goes. Okay, I need this. I need this. Okay, there. Yes, okay. Okay. Alright, we're gonna try that. And then this. Okay. I think it's working. Oh god. I need this to line up. There we go. I feel like that looks like concrete. Is that 3 bunnies in a trench coat? This is amazing. Yeah, right? There they are. It is 3 bunnies in a trench coat. Boo. Oh, hi, Red Hood Venom. Am I the asshole? Got drunk at a friend's wedding and threw up in the punch bowl while giving the best man toast? Interesting. Let me try one. Oh, you're doing Am I the Asshole things? Your bit is you'd come up with an Am I the Asshole Reddit level story and pose it to the streamer? Oh, I see. That's kind of fun. Oh my god, you guys should pose them and we can judge. I feel like the real trick with those is to find one that's really borderline. You don't know how I said man toast as if it was the phrase? What? The best man toast. Best man toast. What did I do? I just read the thing. It makes sense. It's a toast that the best man gives. The best man toast. I don't know. Don't talk to me. I don't know you. Am I the asshole if I ghost this girl after meeting her parents, cuddling her every night for 3 weeks straight and telling her I see a future together? I feel like that just depends. I mean, ghosting people isn't nice. But like, if you did all that stuff and then like, she was like, hey, I have this gun, do you want to see it? And you were like, you know what? I'm out. Goodbye. I feel like that would be okay. You could be like, yeah, I'm good. I don't need any of that. You know? Like, there's a lot of reasons where she could be like, she could be like, one time when I was driving, I think I hit this person and then I just drove away. I never knew what happened. Then you might just be like, you know what? I'm good. I'm done. Goodbye. Who's this dapper chap? Hi, Jimmy. It's 3 bunnies in a trench coat. Or one very normal looking person. Who's definitely just a guy. You think he meant how I spaced out the words? Like the best man toast? Yeah, I don't know what a man toast would be. Per se. Not that... I'm just not super familiar, I guess. With that. You in the heat? Burnt toast? That's what man toast is? I don't mind burnt toast. I don't know. Not if it's like totally burned, but like a little burn is okay with me. Oh. Bless you.
Turbulent juice time sneezed out 27 bits. Gross.
Thank you. Oh, Nala's here. Hi, Nala. Hi. What is it? She may want to come up. I don't know. Hi. Ugh. Never been married, but you felt that? Any guy who's divorced knows what man toast is? Kitty? Hold on. Come here. Come here. Don't walk away. She walked away. You have to come here so I can pick you up. She's too old. Here she is. Death by Fugu? Hello. Here she is. That's Nala. She's too old to jump herself. I mean, she can, but she can't do it consistently. She has to prepare a lot. Also, my seat is higher up than normal because I'm streaming, so she gets confused. So this is Nala. Does Nala and Gimli get along? They don't know that each other exists, and that's good. I think that's how it's supposed to be. Hi, Nala. Okay, there we go. She's settling. The way she hangs her head when I hold her up is so sad. It's just because she doesn't like being held, and so when I'm holding her, she's just looking at the ground because she's trying to, like, land. She doesn't really relax being held, but I just want to show you guys because otherwise she's just out of the frame. She's just tired. She's very old. She's a very old lady, so she is. She sleeps all day though. She has a great time. You also eat the carbon sphere in the middle of overcooked microwave popcorn? I'll eat burnt kernels. Okay. Are you gonna settle? You should settle. She keeps circling. She keeps getting up and circling. Okay, there you go. Alright. Gotta scoot. Scoot. Okay. The cable is like, the headphone cable's like right on top of her. At this point she's old enough that she won't like play with it, but I feel like it still annoys her. You like your veggies and steak charred, but that's it? You'll scrape off burnt toast? I get that. I feel like you gotta get a little char going. What a beautiful kitty. Thank you, yeah. She's like a very classic, like, tabby cat color. Okay. Oh man, she's like really in the worst spot for me to draw. Her head is like right in the middle of my tablet. But that's fine. And there's hair everywhere. Also fine. Not a problem. Okay. Alright, let's try to keep texturing this sidewalk. I just want to darken up some of these spots next to these stones because I feel like it kind of needs to be like that. Like it looks weird without it. You once lived with a cat, a rag doll, and a box turtle, and the cat was fascinated by it and would watch him constantly. Once she fell into his tank and got completely terrified. That is totally a cat thing to do. Like, you just keep messing with it and going closer and closer, and then when they actually get close, they get scared. Yeah, cats do sleep all day. Nala's intent on turning this art into slow art. You don't like that? Oh, slow art? Yeah, I have been doing very slow art today. You know, it's just hard. There's a cat, and that she's not the reason that things are going slow, but that she is up here. She's around. So that's true. Okay, just trying to draw sidewalk, stones on the other side of the street. I don't know if sidewalk stones would really look like this. I feel like in some like towns they do like very like arty stone sidewalks, but I don't know. Oh, okay. Bye, Boopert. Gotta head out. Take care. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. That's something that people actually say? Like, you're doing better at this than usual? You're in rare form tonight? Rare form? Yeah, being in rare form means you're like doing... Well, yeah, it can mean you're doing well, but it could also, like, I feel like people also use it sarcastically, like if you're fucking up. Like, I've heard that a lot. As well. She's following my hand. Every time I move it, she's like watching. I think she's expecting me to pet her. Okay, I can pet her with my left and draw with my right. Just getting the opacity for this correct. Thought it meant you were being unusual. I could see that. Yeah, I could see that being the definition as well. I don't know. Honestly, I've seen it used in TV more than real life. Relativity of words and phrases. You move. I move my hand and she thinks for me. Yeah, she wants me to pet her. That's why she likes to come up on my lap, is because I pet her. And so she's just watching my hand. She's like, okay, you're gonna pet me, right? Which I will. Okay. Alright, we can get some highlights going on this. Okay. Alright, that looks good. Alright, we got most of a street, and then I just need... God damn it, I gotta do sidewalk on the other side. How is it looking, by the way? It looks okay. I want to add like a front step or something. But it doesn't look that bad. Okay, I need more perspective lines. That is not what I wanted. Excuse me. Okay. Alright. Oh, I need to be full opacity here. You particularly hate It's Busted? People used to say this thing is way too good and this thing is absolutely terrible and doesn't work. You don't like Busted? I like Busted. What don't you like about Busted? I feel like it's fun. I don't know. You don't like the ambiguity of it? What do you mean? Why did that happen like that? I'm so confused. This should be on this layer. Why isn't it appearing at the correct... There we go. Okay, the opacity was being weird. That was strange. Do you just not like that It's Busted can also mean like it's super good? People say that and you don't know which of the two basically opposite meanings they have? I guess that's fair. I kind of like it though because it makes me feel like... I don't know, like when something is too good in the way of being busted, it makes me feel like it's too good and it's like an accident. Like, I don't know, like if a gun is like totally busted, it's like nobody intended to make it that way. It just kind of like, it like broke and then it accidentally became really good. My art skills are busted. I mean, I guess, yeah, you can just give ambiguous compliments slash insults that way. That's fair. I don't know. I like it. I like busted. Okay, I can keep adding sidewalk. That shrimp is busted. What, this shrimp? Chat's busted? Damn. Y'all are just gonna sit there and take that? I mean, I wouldn't. I would make all kinds of fuss and problems for the streamer. I would start several fights. That's just me, though. It just feels like an insult. No, the other shrimp? Talking about this shrimp? Because if you're talking about that shrimp, then that's just a different thing. See, now I'm drawing with my mouse because the cat is in the way of the tablet. You're just being silly? No, this is a serious matter. If you're talking about shrimps, shit's serious. I'm very passionate about shrimps, as you all know. Okay, I'm drawing sidewalk lines. Alright, we got sidewalk lines. I'm gonna be honest, it looks weird. Like, technically I did the correct thing, but it looks wrong. Like, it looks like it shouldn't be like that. But you know what? I don't care. And it's fine. And nobody else will care either. And if anybody in here says that they care about it, just don't. Just don't do that, okay? Oh, I know. I know what you were about to say. I can't believe how little I care about that. And I was gonna say, yeah. Good call. Good point. Me too. So I appreciate you agreeing with me. Oh man, this is rough. I'm trying to do this in a quick way and it doesn't look as good as the other side. But that's fine, that's just life, I think. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Here we go. It looks perfect. It looks fine. I can't believe how little I care about that. Dang it, you messed it up. What with the brackets? I feel bad. The chair is like raised and so then Nala doesn't quite fit underneath the desk. Like she does, but she just like a little bit doesn't have enough space. Okay. You didn't mean to put the whole word can't. I see. Oh, you wanted it to be like CA and then NT. I got it. Instead of can't. I see it now. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad we worked that out. We worked together to work that out. Okay. I need to do bushes. I don't know. What should be on the other side of the street? See, if I draw like a house, that would be kind of good. But like, I don't want to do that. You know what? Maybe I'm gonna leave it open and then we'll figure it out later and like somebody can like redeem it and then it could be like a thing and I'm not gonna do it right now. Cause who even cares about that? I don't want to do it and nobody, you know, no one cares what it looks like. I appreciate you saying I see before I actually saw. Y'all did, since we're talking about contractions. Y'all, you all would've? Is that what that is? That's an interesting one. I don't know if I heard that. Y'all did. Like I see it. It makes sense. Does that look like a road? I don't know. Y'all did have done the same as an example? Y'all did have? That's weird. The did have is weird. Y'all div? Or when the question, oh, did you eat, comes, did you eat? You were just thinking that? What? Hastelloy X is a good solution, strengthened nickel, chromium, iron, moly, molybdenum alloy that combines good oxidation resistance, high temperature strength, and exceptional stress corrosion resistance? Oh. Cheat yet? Yes, of course. I agree. I was also thinking about that. I didn't want to say it because I thought people would be like thrown off if I just started talking about that, but I really was wanting to for a long time, so I appreciate it. Or when you don't know just because of a few vowels. What? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I know. I don't know. Dunno. I don't know. Right? Sure. Okay, I have to draw a car crashing into another car. I don't know how to draw that. I've crashed a lot of cars in LA Noir. This fly keeps landing on the screen. Bro, you gotta get out of here. Since it's like a car, an old car, I feel like it's gotta have like the shapeliness of an old car. I'm drawing like the front right now. And I have no idea what I'm doing. You came back, you're making an evaluative work for students. You're gonna be making a model based on an island that appears as the space in a novel we're reading? Wow. That's super fun. So what were you doing right now to prepare? That's very involved. Okay, that's a wheel well. And then we need to have like this part of the car, which is called whatever it is. And then like more of the wheel well, I guess. I don't know. You're writing the instructions. I see, cool. Old English. You never looked into it, but you did hear an interesting question that was like, what if our accent is more like the Old English accent? You kind of doubt it to some degree, but it makes you think. Old English? I feel like people must know about the, Oh, Nala's on the move. People must know about, like, how the English, not English, American accent, like, formed and stuff. English not working, insert second language excuse. Yeah, we know about the sound, there's lots of studies. What did it kind of form from? I mean, I assume it was, like, because there were, like, different, kind of, like, because there were, like, different people with different languages coming in from different spots. I don't know. Okay, this car is, like, veering in, which is exactly how I want it. People literally wrote about accents even back in the time. I guess that's fair. Yeah, I guess they would have. So we can kind of tell you meant more like colonial times English, not Old English? Right. I don't know. Yeah, I often wonder about that. It would be so interesting to hear people speaking your language, but in the past. And, like, I bet, like, the further you went back, the harder it would be to understand, and just... It would be so cool to be able to, like, use, like, a slider and just, like, keep going back in the years and, like, seeing when you couldn't understand it. That would be so cool. The past is an enigma. Okay, this car is kind of doing a thing. Officers and governors spoke Old World and common people spoke New World. Assassin's Creed Black Flag had Old World and New World Spanish. That's super cool. You remember the past, or at least a section of it? What? Yeah, what section? What years do you remember, bro? The First recording of a person was an Austrian general, 1750 or so. Whoa. Oh, hey, Hansi. You can call it the Sayback machine? Yo. That's pretty good. I like that. You're onto something there. Honestly, in this day and age, I feel like all you need is the catchy company name, and then, like, the rest of it will just figure itself out. So I feel like you're really onto something with that. Oh, Wayback Machine? Yeah, but Sayback Machine. It's good. Same in Assassin's Creed 3 with British versus American accents. It makes sense. A lot of French bits of the English language were introduced by nobility preferring to speak it, while the poors spoke like Saxon dialects. Whoa. The Lord's Prayer, Our Father, Old English. Oh god. Oh god, I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. You have a good catchphrase for a bank? We put the U in usury? Ooh. Very crisp, very cool. I love to get ripped off. It's my favorite thing. Also, I feel like I want this card to be like crunched the fuck up on this side. Also, can you guys hear all the fireworks going off outside? That was another thing that I thought might be fun for the, okay, for the stream, because 4th of July is tomorrow, and some people just don't know that, I guess. Or they're just, you know, they just want to do, like, pre-fireworks. But yeah, they're popping off. Okay, so I'm trying to make the car, like, kind of smushed on this end, because I want it to be hitting another car, which I haven't drawn yet. But yeah. I'm trying to make it read as being smushed. It's kind of tricky. You don't even know how you put louder in there? You meant quieter? From turning your volume up, you realize this stream is actually noticeably louder than the other streams you watch? You know, so that's true. I do often notice that if you max out the volume in other streams you watch, you would die instantly. Wait, what do you mean? You meant that this stream is quieter? Oh, it's quieter. I feel like there's a good amount of room for you to, like, get the volume up. I don't know. What I do as far as volume is I just try to keep everything, like, in the green and, like mid-high greens as far as, like, the audio levels. Going into the yellow a little bit. At some point we all played outside with our friends for the last time without realizing it would be the last time since you're going there. I was just watching a show where somebody said that line. Yeah, it was a movie. It was My Old Ass. Which is a weird name, but it was actually a good movie. I watched it with my mom. You the Great? Hi, Ross. You actually need like 3 hours to understand the handwritten death certificate of your great-great-grandparent? Whoa. You're gonna try MGS3 for the first time? Never seen it, but it sounds interesting. Really? Wow. I'm surprised you haven't seen it because what you just said is like word for word in the movie. It's not a movie that everyone's seen, but like that is like in the movie. So I was like, oh, you must be. I mean, it's not, it has Aubrey Plaza? It does, yeah. It's not like idea that no one would have, so it's not like that crazy, but what movie? My Old Ass is the movie. It's a weird name. You probably heard it quoted by people who've seen it or something like that. I think that you might just like have a deep thought and it's just, you know, it's just part of it. Okay. That's a car. See, the thing is, now that it's like crushed on the one side, it doesn't look as much like a car. But it will. It will. With colors and wheels and everything. Happy Independence Day. Hi, Zero Cool. For me, it's tomorrow, but thank you. Thank you. They did a movie about that ass? My Old Ass? That's right, Chris. Yeah. Definitely wasn't original to you. You have some deep insights / thoughts, but that one you can't claim is yours? I see, okay. Well, whoever said it to you, ask them if they saw the movie. Because they might have. It's tomorrow for you too? I see, okay. You're just getting ahead of it. I gotcha. Well, happy 4th to you then. I am trying to make sure that this continues to look like a car. I feel like the dent that I added is really hurting things. As far as it looking like a car. The other thing is, the other thing is that I feel like this needs to be like further over. It's like too far in the corner. It's 4th of July for you, but you're in the UK. We don't have it. You have fireworks night, the night everyone dreads on the 5th of November, worst day of the year? Whoa, what? Everyone dreads it? Then why do you guys do it? Some people must like it. You can celebrate with us either way. It took the shape of a car crush done in chalk. Like a murder scene? Yeah, I guess a little bit. But a car. Okay, I feel like this will be easier because now there's going to be more of the car visible, so I can crush part of it and there will still be enough car left over to be like, oh yeah, that's a car. So your brain isn't gonna be upset at the shape of it. Well, these cars have pretty defined shapes. Get out of here, this fly, please go away. There's so many freaking flies, man. Oh my god, I did the same thing twice. Okay. You're gonna be going? Bye. Bye, Chris. Thanks for hanging out. November 5th? You just think of V is for Vendetta? It's fun. Fireworks, shows, bonfires, however you live in the schemes? Schemes? What? So when you sell fireworks and fire-related things, shit goes down. Your dog is scared of fireworks, and you literally need to sedate him in fear of a heart attack? That sucks. That is so sad. I'm sorry. Your poor dog. Down with George III? Yeah, we were always taught in school, like, how terrible he was and everything. I don't know, man. They could have also just paid their taxes. It's, you know, it's possible. They say Guy Fawkes was the only person in Parliament with honest intentions. Who? What did he do? Was he in the British Parliament? Since we're talking about November 5th? It's Guy Fawkes Day? Oh. Okay. Whoa, Darren. Okay, the other reason you don't like it is because youths in your area put fireworks in gas tanks of cars and throw petrol bombs at houses, Molotovs at houses, fireworks aimed at houses, and the worst, fireworks provide perfect cover for the gangs to not alert anyone of gunshots. Whoa. That's fucked up. I gotta watch V's for Vendetta. I've watched it. I just forget everything about it. But I have seen it. I'm trying to think if I've even seen it twice. No, I think just once. That's very fair, Darren. I would hate it too. You remember V is the first letter in Vendetta? Yeah, it's like a C is for cookie type situation. You're pretty bad about remembering movies you haven't seen more than once, and it's been a while. Cookie! Whoa! Somebody's excited. You like the movie P is for Pneumonia? That's pretty good. I like that. Ooh, what if we popped the hood? What if we popped the hood on this car? Such an impact that the hood popped? That's kind of fun, isn't it? Get a good old hood pop. Hood poppin'? Okay, the hood's popped. You could say that they're poppin'. Those bunnies look really good. Oh, they're hoppin'? Yeah, they came out super cute. I like the three of them. They look like they're up to stuff. Okay, the hood's popped. And then I feel like I need to crush this front part again. But I feel like I can maybe do a better job. This is also tricky with just the one color. Maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I just need to do less. And just be like, it got bitten off, instead of like actually trying to crush the car. I feel like maybe for my purposes that's better. I don't know. I don't know. You amuse yourself sometimes? The Hobbit? There you go. Instead of the Hobbit. The one on the bottom with his big old dumpy sticking out. Well, yeah, you know, he's trying to get in place so that they can keep moving. They're simply built different. The real question is, how are they staying so stacked? There's no rabbit shoulders there. Must have amazing neck strength. I think so. I feel like, yeah, they're coordinated. Especially this top one. He's like up on his tippy toes. Okay. I can fill in the colors here. Let's go for a more saturated but brighter yellow. Maybe. don't know. We'll see. Eh. Okay. Something is happening. Kind of. The order of them from top to bottom is also a hierarchy, like Chris indicated. Yeah, I mean, this is clearly the brains of the operation. Although, you know what? Honestly, I feel like the middle rabbit is probably... Like, that's probably the worst role. Because, like, bottom rabbit gets to decide where they go. Middle rabbit kind of just has to, like, keep everything together. Like, I don't know if it's as fun. I'm debating how to do the windows of this car as well. Like, whether I want them to be... Like, because I could just, like, black them out. But I could also try to, like, have, like, Phelps there. There's not really space. I'm just thinking also if I should draw, like, the inside of the car at all. I don't know. Drawing vehicles is hard. Vehicles, like, have a lot of ways that they look and behave that I just don't want to figure out how to do. Mo, Larry, and Curly. Oh, that could be the three. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, there's three of them. This is definitely the kind of thing that Mo, Larry, and Curly would do. I feel like I need to, like, do more for this car, but I just don't. I don't know what to do. It could have Phelps looking like a couple of dots. Okay, let's see. I'm not saying I'm gonna keep this, but just hear me out. Okay. Oh, hi, Mime Loser. Such a strong hat. Thank you. The hats are... That's honestly excellent. The hats are a significant part of the drawing. And I want to put them all on one layer. So that at the end of the drawing, I can, like, toggle off and on all the hats at once. That's his hat. That's Cole. Phelps. Hats are important. They're very important. They make or break the detective, as they say. I don't know if they say that, but they say it. And that's really... The face looks like bowling ball holes. Maybe it's a bowling ball. Maybe it's Cole Phelps. No one will know. We have to draw Rusty, too. Rusty's also got to be here. He's got to be like, Jesus, Cole. Hold on. Let's draw his head lower so that you can see more of his face. And then he can be like, Jesus, Cole. Hold on. Jeez, they look so scary. There you go. The music on cue looks like that painting the Scream. It does. It does look like the Scream. Okay, we gotta give Rusty a hat as well. That's Rusty's hat, I guess. I'm gonna be honest, this isn't the highest effort drawing I've ever done, these two faces, but that's fine. That's okay. Jeez, Loretta, look at this. Yeah, sure. I don't know. Can't get enough of them, it's so funny. I mean, they're just, they're just doing their thing, getting into a car crash. Alright, let's draw a wheel. Tires are black-ish. God damn it. I guess it has to be true black so that you can see it. Maybe slightly offset. Okay. Okay, that looks fine, I guess. And we can get a lighter color going. You hear the fireworks outside your window? Oh, they got some fireworks going. These flies, dude. They are just doing their thing. Bugging the shit out of me. Stop. There's 3 of them in this room, and they're just all circulating. Maybe the flies have sought shelter from the fireworks? Well, they should seek shelter somewhere else. I'm not interested in their shit. Hey, Beach Cookie. Greetings, everyone. Hello, how are you? What's up? The people where you live love fireworks more than life itself. They set off fireworks upon remembering that they can. That is very annoying. As a person who doesn't like loud noises, not that I'm like super opposed, but I just find it annoying. Especially if I'm trying to sleep. That would frustrate me. Okay, what is the underside? What does the inside of the car's hood look like? I don't know. There's just like brown, I guess. And then there's gotta be like lines. Because there's like stuff in there. Your old neighborhood had a bunch of firework enthusiasts. It's much better where you live now. You're hit and miss with explosions. Suspicious. Most of the times you're good. Sometimes your brain turns into something military related. I see what you're saying. That's fair. I thought you were making a joke. They knew humans would be exploding the air. Oh, the flies? Yeah. Lots of illegal fireworks where you used to live because of the proximity to Mexico. That's what you meant? It is a good start for a joke, though? Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Silver in the middle, darker yellow on the sides? Are you talking about underneath a hood? Cause, yeah, I'm kind of feeling this, like, brown situation. Where it's just a little bit brown and then kind of different brown and then, like, I don't have to know what the inside of a car looks like. I don't know. What's going on here? Oh, this is what I want. Okay. I just want to lighten this part up, I think, so that it's different than the rest. It sticks out a little too much. There we go. That's what I want. Just so it doesn't blend with the rest of the car. I'm going down to Brown Town. It's gonna be fun, so don't frown. Okay. No comment. Illegal in the USA, but legal in Mexico. You got the joke, but couldn't type and tell you because you were busy slapping your knee. Slappy's good with shitty dad jokes. I'm sure he'll figure it out soon. No, I'm not. Boo. You're procrastinating. You haven't turned the PlayStation on yet. Turn it on, Darren. You gotta get it going. Knee slapper. Knee slapper. Out of your PS2 collection, what should you use? Aqua, blue, silver, or black? What does that mean? Like the color of the actual console? If it's just the console color, then I would go aqua blue. Cause why not? Good choice. Thank you. Dude, look at these goobers outside. Look at this shit. Okay, this car is looking like a car. I think I just want to make it shinier in some spots. And I want to add a window over their faces. Okay. Phelps window. Let's make it like bluish, but mostly black. I think. And then very low opacity. And you're missing the Sakura pink one, but it costs a lot. I mean, that sounds really nice though. Like, I feel like that's very aesthetic. Okay. Alright, that's one window, and then we can get a windshield going. I feel like they also need, like, the inside of the car a little bit. Like, just so that it's not, like, the road poking through. But, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Okay, that helps a little. How dark should we make it? Maybe just like... maybe like that. You think this is good? Oh my god, what are we talking about? Y'all know. They folded faster than the Flash doing origami. He was old enough to remember. Can we change the topic? Zero Cool and Slappy? They look like they're decomposing for a bit. Okay, I don't know. This jazz funk in your giblets? You like to think that the shocked guy, we're done, now we're talking about my crash victims? Okay, okay. Yeah, you know, that's a good point, because I was thinking that I would have this car crashing into another car, but now that I think about it, I have a much better idea. So just give me a second. You're curious to see this idea? I feel like you'll figure it out pretty quick. As far as what it is. Alright, let's see, how do I want to do this? they're sort of gray. My crash victims were looking like they've been sitting in that crash for a little while. Oh yeah, coolant and steam? What? My crash victims? You mean when I was playing LA Noir? They were always fresh. They didn't get super nasty. Stink lines? Okay, I don't know. I don't think I want this green. I don't want this green. I wanted to add like some color, but I'm probably gonna change the colors later anyway. I just feel like the color of what I'm drawing would be like brown, and I just don't want another thing to be brown. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to draw this. If you know what it is, just shout it out. Hey, Coffee and Wi-Fi! What's up? Good to see you. Did I like the new Oblivion? I didn't play it, but I am very loyal to the OG, and having seen clips of the new one, I don't know. I feel like it just lacks the same polish that the old one has, and I feel like the faces look weird. And a lot of the dialogue lines give like the new ones give like AI to me, but I don't know. I just feel like, why would you play that one when you could play the old one, which is like jank in the best way? But what did you think? I also didn't play it myself, so I don't know. Being tactful, you heard what I said about it before? I mean, I feel like if I had played it myself, then I would go in on it. But I haven't. Did I play Baldur's Gate 3? I didn't. But I'm curious about it. Is this Gimli? No, it's not Gimli. You'll see as soon as I draw the rest of it. But I'll draw things that will give it away less first, so that you cannot figure it out. Okay. I looked at it and started crying, saying, why would they do such a thing? What, to the new Oblivion? I just feel like they I don't know. They didn't really make it look better in my opinion. Like, obviously it's newer graphics. But, like, I feel like they made it a lot less colorful, which I think is, like, one of the best things about Oblivion. And, like, I also don't feel like the faces look that good, like, I don't know. Do you guys know what this is now? I feel like you should. At this point? Yeah? Okay, good. All you can think of is a man? Yeah. He's getting bounced off he's a tax-paying citizen getting bounced off the fucking hood, Phelps. That's so funny to me, that line. Who cares that he's dead? He was a tax-paying citizen. Who's gonna pay his taxes now? You know what I mean? He's not gonna fucking pay him. Oh shit, you love it? Yeah, dude. You thought it was pants, and then you thought it was oil spraying from under the hood, and now you have a better idea? Yeah, I was trying to Get some colors in there. Okay, that's good. This guy's got to get hair. Hi, Nala. She's back. You can't come up here. I don't know. I'm trying to make the hair look like it's like swooshing in the air or something. Oh, hey, Dan. Dan comes out of hiding. Oblivion Remastered as a polished turd. Dan poses and then leaves running. You can't stop him. Good to see you, Dan. At first he thought it was a brown alien climbing into the car or something. He's so elusive, nobody can stop him. No one can stop him. I sent you a message in Discord, by the way, Slappy. When? Oh, interesting. Drama. The faces in this part in the back are really good. Whoosh. Oh no, Dan's gone. I'm enjoying these little derpy faces. I feel like that's a good scene to have in the background. The tax-paying citizen's face is incredible. He's like, man, I paid my taxes and everything, and this is what happens to me? Fuck this city. We can give him a belt. Actually, it's just 3 dots. Yep. I mean, that's all it takes. Okay, he's got a belt. I feel like I need to like stick with my rule of having things be like outlined in another color. So we'll just throw that in real quick here. Alright. We can get some shirt lines going as well. Bruh. Lol, do you live close to alligator Traz? You just meant to society? Oh god, what happened? If it's something inappropriate, Slappy, don't tell me. Unless obviously it's a problem I need to address, but I hope it's not bad. You're just a menace, is what you said? Okay. Okay. There's lots of menaces. You can be a menace, or you don't need to be a menace in here. Immediate death? Oh, hey, Vanilla Dude, what's up? How are you? I don't know how I'm supposed to... Oh yeah, I have to delete a pixel. See this pixel, Vanilla Dude? Get it done? X'd out. Gone. Like it never existed. Also, I mean, speaking of immediate death, look at this guy. Look at him. Bam, points well earned. Well worth. Thank you. At least, it's at least privately inappropriate. I mean, that's true, as long as Slappy's not uncomfortable. Now the passenger looks alarmed. Oh yeah. He's yelling at Phelps. Of course. Okay, well. I hope so. Is that watermelon water? Yeah, it's watermelon and seltzer. I'm finishing it up though. Whoosh, don't worry, Chad. I'll die for you. Dies in a distasteful manner. The whoosh then whooshes. Wow. I mean, that was cool of Dan to die for us, but did anybody else feel like it was kind of like, ugh, you know, like the way he died? It was just a little, Drink, damn you? Thanks, Dan. I have water, too. And died distastefully? I know, I was just a little, Now you're traumatized? Me too, honestly. That's what I was kind of saying, and yeah. Alright, let's give this shirt like a... 'cause it's the 40s after all. If this man's dying, he better have a button down. Okay, if you don't have a fucking button down while you're being hit by a car in the 40s, everybody's gonna be like, kind of fucking deserved it. And they would be right. I need to pick a color that a button would be. I feel like they're like tan. I don't know. These buttons aren't reading very well. Dan didn't think of the repercussions that would happen. Now you're seeking therapy. Honestly, good for you. But yeah, I really wish... Don't pay your taxes, Dan? Yeah, don't pay your taxes, Dan. Definitely very gauche. I forgot if that's even the right word. It's like a Chevy Bel Air or a Ford Thunderbird from the 50s. They didn't have cars like that in the 40s. Bro, why are you gonna tell me this after I finish drawing this car? Don't say things like this to me. Okay? I spent... The time's been spent. The car's not 100% done, but like... Don't... Just don't, okay? Don't apologize either. Just don't. Its bones are done. Its bones are done. I don't know if you knew this, but rabbits don't traditionally wear trench coats. Yeah, but do 3 of them ever stack up in a trench coat? Also, unrelated, what do you think about this shrimp? Okay, never mind, you're wrong. I appreciate you owning up to that. No apologies in here? Darn it, you wish you knew that before. You're sorry. Superior! 3 rabbits who deserve a detective do wear trench coats? Who make a detective? Yeah. Slurper lasts a warning. And he's hungry for shrimp. Oh, interesting. Interesting that you say that. Can I get the color hex code for the pupil for you? Which part? Like this part? Here's the hex. Right there. It's FF0E0000. That'll do, thank you. Okay, you got it. That's not what I was gonna do though. You know what I'm gonna do? Something even better than that. That only a pro player would do. And listen. It's gonna be great. And nobody's gonna be upset. Hold on. Nobody be upset. Cheetos? No. No, it's not Cheetos. What do you think it is? Did he get hit by a shrimp magic effect that the car was infused with? Those are deaf Cheetos? They are not Cheetos. I am not fucking around right now. They are not Cheetos. Death by shrimps. Close. No, they're pennies. It's his money. No, it's pocket shrimp. So yeah, so he was carrying a bunch of shrimp and then he got hit and his shrimp flew away. He's like, my shrimp. That's all of his shrimp, obviously. I feel like we're getting less noir by the second. Excuse me. Shrimp are very noir. You ever been to a classy cocktail party and there's like shrimp and it's noir as fuck? That's where he was going. It's very noir. Okay, anyway, what's with all these stains? Well, they're, just part of the, it's just how the carpet was designed. If you can believe that. Actually. Oh, okay. You get that. 50s carpet was weird like that. Yeah. It really was. So I'm glad you understand. This car... There are so many flies flying around. I feel coconut shrimp taste pretty good. They do. I feel right now like I'm in Deadly Premonition. They're just flies passing in front of my face. And it's fine. It's fine. It's great, in fact. This car needs a handle. Okay, the shininess is adding a lot, I think. How do you feel like you have an entity in your head named Zach, who is also actually a representation of someone else playing a video game controlling me? Well, I wouldn't say that exactly. So no. I'm gonna go with no. Lobster is better than coconut shrimp? I feel like they're just different. They're just for like different vibes. That must be a great feeling. Oh yeah, exactly. No. No. I think he's trying to communicate. He must be the one sending all these flies. That must be it. That must be why there's 3 flies in this room. Nope, there's 4. I just saw a 4th one. There's 4. I don't know where they're all coming from. I don't know how they're getting in. At least this guy lost all of his shrimp, and that's funny, and I like that. I'll always have that. to fall back on. Also, this looks like you can, like, the car tires, like, hollow in the middle. Like, it doesn't look good. Yeah, maybe that's just better. Last time you had fruit flies, you feel like the rule was that there were 7 for every 1 that you actually saw. You caught all of them, though. You're pure again. Yeah, fruit flies are super annoying. I make a lot of banana smoothies, but I like to freeze the bananas when the bananas are ripe. And so if you have like a bunch of bananas just ripening, the fruit flies go crazy. Crab is pretty good. The broken window? No, see, it's said, clenching my teeth, another innocent plate of shrimp lost. That is amazing. I love that. That's great. Thank you. Thank you, Captain Commander. Sometimes you're too busy to chat, but it's always a good vibe. You're here whenever you're available. Well, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Shrimp noir subgenre. Oh, I know. I know what we can do as the last thing for the stream today. Hat? Yes. Yes. Looks fancy. Maybe it's a fancy shrimp, I don't know. Okay, I'm enjoying this hat layer. It's already paying off. Excuse me, last thing of the stream, please don't forget I gotta show off the pumpkin. Oh, you're right, you're right. Of course, of course. Now it looks like a trilby. Hashtag hat layer. Yeah, I also should finish drawing this. Let me finish this so that it doesn't look creepy when I toggle it. Just do it quick here. There we go. Cheeto breaded shrimp sounds good. You meant it as a joke, but now it does sound kind of good. You're right. Especially the fire Cheetos. I'm a little scared. I'm not totally out on Cheeto breaded shrimp, but I'm a little scared. Sounds like something they already eat in the South. You haven't had shrimp in a while? You want shrimp? Shrimp are good. They're good food. Cheeto breaded catfish? Have you had that? Okay. Alright, let's show off the pumpkin as we wrap up here. The July pumpkin. Not 4th of July themed, but summer themed. And there it is. This is a pumpkin. It's just dressed like a sunflower. Thank you. Bless you, Charles Snow. Thank you. 29 months. Thank you, Charles Snow. It's crazy, like so many of you are getting up there in the months. It's nuts. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Sophie and Home Slices, thanks for hanging out, Mime Loser. Sunken flower instead of pumpkin. Sunken. It's so much more than you expected. Yeah, it's a big sunflower, and the little pumpkin is in a dewdrop. Have a fun 4th of July over there. Thank you, thank you. You enjoyed the stream. Have a good one. It was nice to hear what I was saying again. It was great to hear what you were saying too. I expect your full report roughly 5 to maybe 6 minutes after the stream finishes, so just have that ready. I'm sure that will be plenty of time for you to prepare that. Thank you for that, Superior. Everybody stay out of the burn ward tomorrow. Yeah, if you are around fireworks, be safe, be smart, measure twice, cut once, don't cut at all, don't blow your fingers off. No one told you were supposed to write? Superior, you got hired today. Do you not remember this? I assumed you were doing this the entire stream. Have lots of hot dogs and shrimp? Yeah, hot dogs and shrimp. Have a GM. Hi, DualSense. Are you saying good morning? Good afternoon? Don't lose your fingers? Don't lose any fingers. Your friend has an incriminating pic of you lighting fireworks with a cigarette? Oh, damn. Have a freezer and ice ready to keep your severed fingers on ice. Good night? I see. Okay. Thank you, DualSense. Good to see you. Alright, y'all. Well, I will catch you guys on Tuesday with more Oblivion. We're still doing the Thieves Guild. We are racing through it, so we'll probably finish it soon. And then we can actually, for real, start a new game. Probably Sekiro. I think we could start Sekiro. And we'll do more of the Noir Detective Office next Thursday, a week from today. Yay, Sean Bean. Yeah, Sean Bean. He's alive. And he's doing great. Good night, Patriots. Yeah, good night, everybody. Take care, guys. Good night. Thanks for the stream. Sweet dreams. And a cozy weekend to you. Yeah, have good weekends, guys. The flag is not in Twitch emotes. Go figure. Bye, you crazy kids. Alright, everybody. Take care, guys. Thanks for being here. I'll catch you all next time. Bye, everyone. Take care, guys. See you later. Bye. Peace.